So some of you have asked me what are my thoughts about the 2025 Delhi car explosion, and I was like, okay, since you want to know my opinion, I'll give it to you. It's going to be totally unscripted, so forgive me if I get certain things wrong. Right off the bat, I just want to give my heartfelt, sincerely, just it's not just namesake, but genuine, heartfelt condolences to the people who have died and who have been injured. Um, the reason why I'm starting with this is because, it is day to day people. These are people, the people who got injured or the people who got killed are people like you and me, normal day to day folks who just want to earn a living, have a family life, go to work, come back, and they become victims of these terrorist acts. It's very unfortunate. It's like it's no fault of their own. They are not at all involved in politics or in anything, and these terrorist groups, they just don't give a damn. They'll just target people, and it hurts families. We don't know how many mothers or fathers or even children died, and how many families have been affected and broken. So right off the bat, I'm sharing with you um, sincere, um, heartfelt condolences to those families, and I hope, I'm just hoping that the Indian government, if they can do something for them, these families, it would be a blessing. Okay, so I want to get that out of the way first. The second thing which I really want to share with you, I want to address the elephant in the room. Okay, if you have a look at the screen, you'll see what's her name, Palki Sharma. She has presented on the first post that the three suspects, or I don't know if it's confirmed, they are three educated Indian Muslims. Now, the big elephant in the room is, which all are Hindutva, RSS, groups will point out, see, Muslims, see, extremist religion, and we need to call a spade a spade. We need to be honest with ourselves. Yes, you're right. So if any Hindutva group, if any BJP member, RSS group, they say, see, listen, you constantly criticize us for doing things like beating, hitting, but this is extreme. And I'll be the first one to agree with you and say, yes, you're right. And why am I feeling bad or upset about this is because it is because of the actions of these three individuals. Dr. Muzammil Shakil, just imagine he's a doctor. He's an educated man. Dr. Muzammil Shakil, Dr. Umar Mohammad, Dr. Adeel Ahmed Rather. The narrative is they were brainwashed or they were indoctrinated with the extreme Islamic ideologies or terrorist ideologies, the extreme side of Islamic religion, and they did the unthinkable. Okay, if you go to Wikipedia and you see, they even show the photograph of the car. Now, I'm not going to justify the actions. I'm not going to say these are, good Muslims or the nothing. We call a spade a spade. It is these three Indian Muslims who committed this act, and they should not be pardoned. Anyway, they're dead. But what it's going to do is it's going to reignite the hatred, the fear, the indifference that Islam, Muslims have already faced over the years. And we know this for a fact that Almost all, terrorist activities are linked directly or indirectly to Islam. Okay, the explosions, the bomb blasts, the chopping, the cutting, and it's unfortunately there is in Islam, which is subject to interpretation, the ideologies of jihad, of conquest, Prophet Muhammad being a conqueror himself, they think this is the way to, move forward. And when you mix your terrorist, um, your goals or your vision, and you bring in religion, it blinds people. Because remember, religion was created to control the masses. Or any religion, any and every religion was introduced to control people, to bring the fear of God, the fear of the unknown. So you would listen, and yes, you would ask for favors, yes, you would pray, yes, you would try to do good. But sometimes, in the quest of the hope for, oh, I will get in Islam 72 virgins, or I'm doing the will of Allah, or this is jihad. You can interpret it the way you like. Each one has a different version. Um, they do what they have to do. Now, I'm very sure, extremely sure, there'll be plenty of Muslims who will comment below and say, "This is not real Islam. You don't understand Islam. Um, Stop generalizing. Stop just for the actions of three people. Stop telling all Muslims." Fine, fine. You're right. You're right. Three doesn't mean everyone. There are, say, 1 billion Muslims. Are all of them putting bombs on their cars or their bodies and exploding? No, 1 billion are not. Same you can say for Christians. Same you can say for Hindus. Same you can say for atheists. Okay. Um, One doesn't mean all, but we need to, you know, keeping the bias aside, keeping the, this is my group, don't talk bad about our people, keeping that aside, let's call a spade a spade. Here, right now, in this particular incident, there are three Muslims. Right or wrong? Okay. So we have to agree on that. The second is, they did these acts based on instructions from another Muslim leader of, I don't know, Pakistan or whichever country, Afghanistan, whatever. Okay. And this is not generalization. They didn't do it by a Christian group in the Vatican. They didn't do it by a Hindu group in a temple. No, they did it with their common brotherhood, which is Muslim Islam. Okay. And like I said, I'm not saying all Muslims. There are plenty of Pakistani and Indian Muslims in my WhatsApp groups. Plenty. We are pretty okay with each other. We even criticize bad Muslim practices. And I can assure you, in my group, all the Muslims, Christians, Hindus, all, they are against this. They are peaceful people. However, my concern is, because of what these three Muslims have done, it's going to once again ignite that hatred towards Muslims, and the recipients of this hatred are going to be lay people, normal people, day-to-day people, people who have nothing got to do with this. Just like the victims who died, the 13 people, we don't know they are Hindu, Muslim, Christians, or atheists. They had nothing got to do with this. Nothing. And their lives are completely changed and destroyed. In the same way, there will be so many other Muslims who have nothing got to do with this. And now they are going to become the target of some crazy, hurt, fanatic, or upset non-Muslim. And given that in India, 80%, you know, are Hindus, you can't. Um, it's like you don't know what to tell them. What will you tell them? No, not all Muslims are bad, because they're going to be hurt. They're going to be like, in our country, why do you have to bring this violence? And then the BJP is going to double down on their narrative. Pakistani, Afghanistani, Muslims, Islamic terrorists. I don't know what these people think they're going to achieve. 72 virgins, land of milk and honey. You're going to be in the Allah group, and yay, we're going to have jihad. What is all this nonsense? And these are educated individuals. Now, just imagine, okay, they died. They have families, mother, father, brother, sister, whatever. I cannot even imagine for the life of me what they are going to go through. Their lives are going to be utterly destroyed if they are identified or if they are doxxed. People are people are going to make their lives miserable. I'm just very sad that our Hindu, Muslim, Christian brothers are all affected by this, because we are all seriously affected by this. And when somebody has hatred towards Islam or Muslims, you know, I'm sorry to say, you can't blame them. I'm sorry to say, but when someone tells me Islam is a religion of peace, it's like, please, just shut up, man. Just shut your mouth, please. Islam is a religion. Islam is a lifestyle. Okay? Like Hinduism, like Christianity, it's a lifestyle. And your religion's perception is your actions. And sorry to say, but the actions of a few will determine how people perceive the majority. This is a sad reality. September 9/11, we had who? Christians? We had Hindus? No. Who? Charlie Hebdo. Who did the chopping, cutting, killing? Who? I mean, in Sweden, that ex-Muslim, he protested. He was killed by who? We do our best to, at least I try to do my best to balance it out between Hindu, Muslim, Christians. But then when something like this happens, it becomes very hard, man. See, I'm not saying Islam is bad or Muslims are bad. I'm in touch with a lot of Muslims. We're pretty okay. My mentor was Arab Muslim, Emirati. He will not even harm a insect. He is a gem of a human being. There are so many Muslims who help me in my life. They help me. But this is what destroys the complete image that someone would have for Islam. And now it's only going to get worse. You just need one incident to stroke the fears. So through this video, I'm just appealing to all Hindu, Muslim, Christians. I'm appealing to all of you. We have enough and more headache. We have enough and more challenges. We have enough and more problems in our society, in our lives. We don't need more. There's enough of hate in this world already. These terrorists from Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Islamic, whatever. There's enough. Please, let us not be the ones who'll spread it. I really, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I feel so bad for those 13 people and those 20 who are injured. We don't know their religion, we don't know their background, but all we do know is they are undergoing immense pain. Immense. I just wish all these people who are these terrorist groups, who are extremists, Take your nonsense and this thing and go stay in whichever country that you want and blast each other and bombard each other and do whatever nonsense with each other. Just leave us alone. It's it's sad, man. It's anyway. You guys wanted my opinion. This is my opinion. It's it's terrible. That's all I can tell you. Um, there's no other way. There's no other way to look at this. And yes, addressing the elephant in the room. This is the real issue when it comes to Islam. This is the real issue. So please, for those of you justify and trying to justify, you got a very tall order, boss. When someone shouts Allahu Akbar and explodes or kills, please don't, please don't tell me, oh, it's a religion of peace. I've never heard someone say Jesus Christ and explode. I've never heard someone say Jai Shri Ram and explode. I'm being honest with you. I've never heard someone say Lord Buddha and explode. No. Anyway, um, all right. That's all I have to say. Comment down below. You guys take care.